Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories.
No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And the pitch. 3-0 now. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Batting second, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Running is Castro. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
#99.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And that misses for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Batting fourth.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Holmes ranging back into the basket, and it's gone.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
7 homers. He comes in still down on the interstate at 199 and 23 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Andrew Toles.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ready on 1 and 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Michael.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Tanaka gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Rowe is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
And Holiday swings and misses and falls behind quickly. 0-2. Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. but I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Steve Rowe. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chop foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3, go the bomb. So striding forward now, Javier Baez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Javier Baez.
Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
On the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Now at the plate, Mike Montgomery. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Comes set and the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike two now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The next 0-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
A dive, but he's back. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Good. Swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. In to score, the runner from third. Russell rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
22.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury's after it. And that retires the side. Back here on the north side at Wrigley Field as we get a look at Cloudgate, or the Bean as it's commonly referred to. Masahiro Tanaka is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching. Now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Line hard. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a fastball just a bit high. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. So the Yanks
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-0 delivery. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Tanaka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. In there at the letters 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lined hard toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Montgomery comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Montgomery.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Change up that time. A swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall. A home run.
Oh, man. That can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Steve Rowe stands in as he looks at a called strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
2-1.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, pitcher.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 14. Second baseman.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez ranging into shallow right, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And settling in now, Andrew Tolles. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Andrew Tolles.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Liner towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Chad Green is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Jason Hayward is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes for second. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he misses with it, 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. Shoots this one to first. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
A runner at second, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now. Of course, there was a fastball.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Healy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 0-1 on its way. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Again, a 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on it. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Chopped weakly to the left. Healy brings it in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. And the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Lucas Giolito will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 29, Lucas Giolito.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter,
digging in once again, Matt Holliday. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Steve Rowe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Addison
takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now in the box, Lucas Giolito. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Toles. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Hard on the ground toward short. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Eddie Rosario is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Eddie Rosario.
This is in the air to right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 14. Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Tyler Clifford is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And there is Jason Hayward. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
That's turn the clock back hitting right there. Old school hitting. The ball's away. He stays with it and just flipped it over the shortstop's head.
Now a move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Grounded back up the middle. From the ground. What a flip for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. Here's Chris Bryant now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. From the stretch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Ready once again. Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Woo, that's one of those you chuck and duck. He just smoked that ball right back up the middle.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And Holliday puts this one right on the money. He is out at the plate. Here's big Aaron Judge to start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Looking up is Contreras. Gone!
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost. Big time.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 0-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 8-5 today. Mike Montgomery earns his 5th winner of the year. Masahiro Tanaka struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6.